Hello. Today I'm going to discuss IPSEC tunnels. This particular video is going to be fairly short, but I just want to go over a policy-based IPSEC tunnel. This is going to be my configuration that I'm going to work with. I've got a pfSense firewall device that's acting as my internet simulator, and I've got two network interfaces coming out of that device. So basically, I've got an EdgeRouter X and an EdgeRouter 4, and both of these devices basically see the path outward, but don't necessarily see the internal networks until you actually create the IPSEC tunnel. Again, this is going to be policy based. So I'm over here on this machine over here, working with each one of these, and I've got an RDP port forwarded through to talk to one of the internal machines, so I can do a little bit of testing once I get it established. So let's go ahead and jump into that real quick. Alright, so if we go over to Ubiquiti site, and we're going to do this EdgeRouter policy-based site-to-site IPsec VPN, and you guys can see what the link is up here at the top, so I'm not going to link it, but anyway, here is this this setup that Ubiquiti wants to show. Basically, you're just going to go in through the GUI and do everything through the GUI, one side and then the other side of the tunnel. So I just wanted to show you where that was at. My setup is pretty much the same. But I'm using a simulator to simulate the internet. Alright, so let's go over. I've already got this set up, so I just want to show you where that setting is at. So I actually want to be on the EdgeRouter X first. Go over to VPN, click on IPsec site to site, and then you've got everything set up. Here is 10.10.10.2. That's the other side of this. Shows you that I'm on 10.10.20 on the local side on the ESX. On the EdgeRouter X, and then my local subnet and the remote subnet. And so if you go over here and look at the picture real quick again, we're looking at local subnet here on the ESX or the EdgeRouter X. And then we got our workstation over here. This is the internal side. This is the external side. The tunnel's going to go between here and 10.10.10.2. So 10.10.22 to 10.10.10.2. That's where the tunnel will be. And then both routers will then understand the internal network segment that's on each side. So again, you set up the EdgeRouter X with this configuration. You give it a pre-shared secret, and then you go over here to the EdgeRouter 4, pretty much do the same thing. You're going to give it your secret, and you're going to put in all the necessary information. In this case, the peer is going to be the other side of that of the tunnel, and then the local internet's on both sides. So if you've got this set up and working correctly, then the network segments should be known to each other. So what I'm going to do is I've got IPerf running. This is the server side. This is going to be the client side, and I'm running iPerformance to gauge the performance of this tunnel. The only way that this side is going to know about 10.10.1.24 is through the IPsec tunnel. If that IPsec tunnel wasn't in place, it would not have any idea where to route that traffic. Alright, so I'm going to RDP from here into this box here, and I'm going to run IPerf against this guy here. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I got an RDP session up. So if I do a IPconfig, you're going to see that I'm on the 10.10.2.28 is this particular device, and I'm going to send my my performance packets over to 10.10.1.24. And so, like I said before, if the tunnel wasn't up, this would not work at all, obviously. So it looks like I'm getting a transfer rate of about 46 megabytes per second. So let's try that again. Now, obviously, when you're dealing with an IPsec tunnel, you're talking about encryption and decryption on both sides. That takes a heavy toll on traffic and speed. And just to give you a demonstration of that, if I go back to this drawing again, I'm still on this box here. I've RDP'd from this box into this box, from Win10 test 4 into Win10 test 3. And I'm going to do, what I did was I did an IPerf test on this path here. Now I'm getting ready to do it over the tunnel, and then I'm going to do another IPerf test from WinTest 3 into WinTest 10 4. So I've got the server portion of IPerf running here. So let's go ahead and do that, and you'll see that the speed difference is quite a bit different. So when you're actually not going through an encryption and decryption process, the speed is significantly increased. Let's just go ahead and do that again. So 192.168.1.238, that right there is my external workstation that I'm on. And you can see that I'm actually getting, I got 312 megabytes up here, 275 megabytes down here, compared to like 46 and what was it, like 44 or something. Yeah, 46 and 46. So significant difference in speed when you're talking about an IPsec tunnel and a non-IPsec tunnel. Again, just to briefly show you, the test I just conducted was from this device, this box here, through the EdgeRouter X, through my pfSense firewall, over here to this box over here. Alright, I think that pretty much covers it for IPsec tunnel. This is a policy-based IPsec tunnel again, and that information on how to set one up, if you want to do it, if you want to have the website in front of you, just go to Ubiquiti support website and go to this particular policy-based VPN section, and you'll be able to have that information. Obviously, just replace the IP addresses with whatever you plan to use. And that's it for now. Thank you.